Hello, this is Chaff Commander Coffee, back with another episode of Dominions4 Thrones of Ascension, RandomNationGen. Saltnoham continues to push east, and the war is going well so far. Emozar is on the brink of defeat, and Modi has not managed to push us back. Our army is currently awaiting for Emozar's eventual annihilation, and then once we have reformed our ranks, we shall move on to capture the final Thrones of Ascension that we're going to need to win the game, and proclaim Solve as the almighty Pantocrator of Valanis. So, let's get started. Now, we had the usual site searching, so let's go over that first. See if we find any more magic sites. You never know. Oh, we found a magic site in Underspring. More earth sites. Yes. We either found the Mudfields or the Great Gold Mine. I'm not sure. I think we found the Mudfields, so another earth gem? 15 earth gems per month. Brilliant. Ah, yes. Finally. An excellent number of earth gems to start making factories with. Ah, industry in progress. Excellent. Saltnoham will soon be fielding many rather dangerous. I think with our breakthrough into death magic, we might be able to start factory producing some Banes, which would be pretty good. And yes, I'm enjoying that thought, so we'll probably do that. We created ourselves a new demon commander, a Frost Fiend, who has blood magic, which is pretty interesting. He can lead 45 demons, which is excellent. But we will improve his ability to lead demons by giving him a demon whip. Yes, I think we might even give him a Scepter of Authority as well. That way he can cast Combustion, which will be slightly more useful. What else would we like to give our demon commander here? Ah, yes, he's going to need water breathing, but I think what I'm going to do is give him the pills of water breathing. That way he can bring demons with him. I think that they have to have water breathing to go underwater. So yes, he will bring some demons, some frost fiends underwater with my mages to conquer the seas. Ah, if I want him, I can have my most powerful water mage here, Harambe. He will be staying inside of Saltnoham, but I can now replace Ahmad. Ahmad will be taking this, the Wave Breaker. Taking the Wave Breaker and leading my force underwater. Oh, wait a second. This allows, the Wave Breaker allows you to breathe underwater. Ah, I didn't realise that. Ah, well, slight change of plans then. Right, you don't need a Demon Whip anymore. No, you don't. You, in fact, need a Wave Breaker. It's got Gift of Water Breathing and Water Breathing. Excellent. I think I'm going to give you the Armour of Knights as well. Yes. And I think I will also give him... Well, why not give him the Girl of Might? Why not? Why not? You can have the Girl of Might as well. I think I've started mass producing them, to be honest. Which I wouldn't be disappointed by. Girls of Might have quite a lot of uses. Quite a lot. Now, I think I have enough water bracelets, so I'm going to have my mage stop creating the water bracelets here. And I will have him forge something else. I really should be going over the messages. I was just thinking about how I'm going to use this Frost Fiend as a good commander for the underwater attack. I think he can lead enough demons now to be properly useful. I'm going to be giving this mage a water bracelet and taking the dwarven hammer off of him, and he can also now bind some frost fiends. Yes. Now, I don't want you to cast Infernal Promotion anymore. In fact, I think I will give you a dowsing rod, and you can start blood hunting in Epernia with this mage here. Yes. Mercilessly blood hunt there. In fact, I don't even care about the unrest. Let's just blood hunt. Let's just blood hunt in Epernia. And in fact, let's go over the blood hunting sites. We can carry on blood hunting there. Carry on. We can resume blood hunting there. And fine for blood hunting. Fine for blood hunting. I think I had, yeah, Simios here. You moved over here. Take this. Take this. Yes, that should be fine for you. That should be fine for you. You can be given all of these sacred goblins. In fact, No, he can take the sacred goblins. He can take the goblins. And I will have them move to Epernia to start doing some patrolling. We're going to stop blood hunting in the capital right now. Continue blood hunting in Brightgate. Do not resume blood hunting there. We finished. Is it shift Z? Yes, excellent. We finished. Well, not finished. We did finish a lab here, and so we can store all of those blood slaves. What I want to do is have these two mages on the front line. I'm going to have them both start binding devils. Yes, there's no reason why not. Start binding some devils. In fact, interesting. I've had a thought. They're all binding demon knights right now. Really, they could be doing something else. You can take a dwarven hammer. You can start forging earth items along with the rest of my mages. I'd like you to start forging shields of soft earth. Kimyar here is moving to the Forest of Gila. Again, I'm sorry, I'm just doing the turn a bit awkwardly this time. I want to try to not spoil any of the battles by looking over in the east. Any of the results. Yes, I will start, because I am aware that sometimes when I am going over the messages, I will sort of accidentally show off what's been going on the strategic map. Yeah, so I don't want to spoil anything. I'm going to have one of these mages, I think. Or I really could get any of them to do it. You are forging boots of the youth. I think you need to keep doing that. In fact, yes, Harambe, we want to keep you alive for sure. You can do some boots of youth. Yes, keep Harambe alive. Take her over the sea again. And what else do I want him to do? Could give him a bloodstone as well. Boosts his earth magic. Oh yes. Yes, this is what Harambe looks like when he's in spellcasting mode. Oh yes, rather a scary wizard. And if I Sabbath him, his powers will only increase. I think I could increase all of his magic paths by 3 if I put him in a Sabbath, so he'd be a level 8 water mage, which is a rather high. Yeah, it's a rather powerful water mage. What I want to do though is I want to forge a flaming helmet for Harambe here, or Harambe. He will. We have 2 dwarven hammers. Good. We'll have one of them forge a demon whip, and one of them forge a flaming helmet. Excellent. And then Harambe is going to take that flaming helmet, and he is going to forge some stars of elemental mastery for us. Ah yes, he can forge these. He can indeed forge them. In fact, this mage here could have forged them, but I have another use for Ahmad now, and that is I want him to start casting this ritual spell. The ritual spell, where is it? It was, I may not have the research for it, and I did see the research for it. It's water and fire. Is it alteration? It might have been enchantment. Yes, here we go. Maybe I do want enchantment level 5. Fire of the Frozen Flame is a gem generation. So yes, I will swap to enchantment research. I want Ahmad to to really start casting Power of the Frozen Flame to boost my gem income. I'm not sure what kind of gems it produces yet, so we'll find out. Now, what can you forge? Five water magic, that really is quite a lot. I may need a Sea King's Goblet, so we'll forge one of them. I have my priest here. I think he was going to build some temples, but I don't think we really need them on this coast, so he's going to just start preaching. I will sort out what we want to do with him later. Right. I'm going to go back to the messages again, but I'm not going to try and spoil anything from the battles. We captured 2 sneaking enemies, assassins, so yes, managed to capture some assassins. Our mercenaries have left us, which is no problem. One of them didn't really do anything for us at all, but the other 2 captured some provinces, so it was good. An unexpected event has occurred in Aal. A cunning wizard has donated a magical object to the local lord. In return for protection against the superstitious peasantry, it was immediately transported to the treasury. An ice sword. Maybe this wizard was afraid of being lynched for all the peasants being turned into frogs. Yes. I mean, the peasants are rather bad at lynching the correct wizards. Yes. An unexpected event has occurred in the Plane of Memories. The harvest has been truly exceptional. 250% tax. Unfortunately, it's a wasteland, so it produces very little tax. So I'm not too bothered about that. It's nice. It is more money, but not very much. Yes. Killed a bunch of brigands. And, yes, let us carry on with the battles. There was one battle in the woodlands. Now, none of the factions decided to retaliate against my advance, so I'm quite happy with that. Yes, even slingers can kill cavemen, they don't wear any armour. Right, I'm going to put the speed to 2. It's quite a small Amazarhian force. I don't expect them to be able to stop my cavalry. So yes, the heavy cavalry do just stomp over their line. I don't think the Amazons even really got to us. But either way, yes, we lost 5 men, and they lost 29, including 3 of their priests. And I believe, yes, and a Grim Golem Crafter as well. A Grim Golem Crafter. They have nowhere to retreat, so, they managed to recapture White Peaks. Now, if I managed to capture White Peaks, I would be 1 province from that throne, and I will need that throne. Right, I'm going to have the army return without the cavalry support. I don't think I actually will need many cavalry to win that battle. So I'm going to have these cavalry set to just attack. And I will reinforce them slightly. I'll take 5 units from that squad. And 5 units from that squad. And they, I think 10th Radon here, is going to... Heroic Valor. I think I should make use of that for sure. Right, change of plan. 10th Radon, you are gaining the majority of my men. You are going to gain the majority of my cavalry, and they will be performing the flanking roles from now on. Yes. Eramas, however, who is fairly well armed, is going to be taking a smaller unit of cavalry, and he is going to be joining them for combat. And yes, they will be conquering this province for me, hopefully. They will be conquering White Peaks. And my scout's also going to move up there just to be on the safe side. Just keep an eye on what's going on. I'm just going to increase our province defense a slight amount here. And here. We spent quite a lot of gold last time, so I didn't get a chance to increase my province defense. It was not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I do spend quite a lot on it. an unnecessary amount on it sometimes. Now my scouts are discovering that Modi actually has quite a large kingdom. I should have sent scouts up here sooner, really, but yes, they do have a rather large kingdom. Not as large as mine, no. Saltnoham is indeed probably the largest kingdom in Valanus, if I had to guess. I could probably guess that quite safely as well. So, yes. But Modi will be able to put up much tougher resistance, I imagine. We managed to pick up a few magic items in that last battle, actually, I just noticed. Both Anfar and Hergny now have skull pendants, skull talismans. I will let Hergny keep one, but I want to move this skull pendant from Anfar, and I'm going to give that... in fact, I'm going to quickly just... oh, there's a laboratory here. Ah, that's good. Tenthredon here is going to be receiving a few new items. In fact, I want to give him a Horn of Valor as well. You can't have that. You don't need that Horn of Valor. Tenthredon does. Tenthredon requires the Horn of Valor. Now, Tenthredon provides 4 morale for my men. So, when he moves, once this army meets up with my main force, Tenthredon will be given a huge number. Yes, I will be giving him a huge number of units, and he will be leading the majority of my force. He has proven to be a rather exceptional commander. Yes, never doubt independent commanders. Sometimes they can get 287 leadership. Sometimes. And because of that, I believe he is worth trying to keep alive. So we're going to give him the Scepter of Authority. We're going to give him some Armor of the Knights as well. I think I even will give him the Ice Sword in his offhand. Yes. I think Tenthredon is going to be a fine commander. He can be set to, not cast all those spells, he can be set to cast Combustion. Yes. He can just be set to cast Combustion, along with my other commanders with those particular items. Yes. Now the Skull Talisman, Eramas, you have space for the Skull Talisman, you can take that. And I want Eramas here to be set to, he is going to be fairly close, but he's going to cast Animate Skeleton a lot. Not attack, he wants to animate skeletons. But I might even just put him in the corner of the battlefield. So he can just sit there and animate skeletons for the entire fight. And Hergny can do the same thing. Hergny, who wasn't doing anything previously in my army, is now going to animate some skeletons. So yes, that was actually quite a nice find. It's going to increase the usefulness of my commanders slightly. Ever so slightly, but it will make a difference. Every skeleton matters. Skeleton lives do matter. Right. So yes, that was the only battle. Other than that, yes, we are still destroying the gate of the fort in Ferro Mountains, and our one caveman managed to siege Emozar. At least continue sieging it. So, I don't think I want to advance on the Modians just yet. So we're going to now go through my other commanders with no orders. Yes, I have a few commanders without orders. We have a few scouts without orders, so if I can, I'll find the scouts. Here we go, there's one scout here. He can move to the Impassable Mountains. Now, he might die by being patrolled out, but he will get an accurate report on how the enemy are fielding their forces, where they have placed them, and what sort of positions they have chosen. Now, he's going to cast... where is it? Water Strike. He's going to cast Water Strike a lot. And attack large enemy monsters. Yes. And these Frost Fiends, what's their ammunition of 5? I think I'm going to have them set to hold an attack closest. So he will just patrol for now. In fact, he does have 1 blood magic. Can he cast Bowl of Blood anywhere? He can cast Bowl of Blood in Botane, so he might as well. He might as well take that up as his job for now. Right, it's my only other 2 mages that I need anything, or I have anything to do with. I need to hand out this Lightless Lantern that we made. Right, what are you making? Boots of Youth, Blood Hunting. Wouldn't mind making a few more Bloodstones. Let us train some more Paramount Pontifexes. Let's train one in Duvan, and let us train one in. I think I'm going to train one in Nom as well. And then I'm going to have to just recruit some lower level wizards everywhere else, just to keep bolstering our magic production. Have them re-recruit in Syria. Yes, we have many mages. Oh yes, research of 910 research points. Very good. We are boosting our research constantly now. Right, and we can boost it further by using all of these death gems. We can have our mage here forge another skull staff. And this level 1 death mage can be set to cast dark knowledge over my land and find more death sites. Once we have a decent death gem income, I can start perhaps empowering one of these revenants so that they can summon more powerful undead. And then those powerful undead can summon more powerful undead who can forge more powerful death boosters and so on and so forth until we have Tartarian demons. We probably won't be getting Tartarian demons or anything this playthrough. But if I play another campaign where we have death magic as one of our mages, I may indeed go for a Tartarian gate. But right, I think in this playthrough, Archdevils are going to be as close as we get, and we may finish the campaign before we get a chance to summon one. But we certainly have the income, and we do have the research as well. Once I get Enchantment 5, so I can cast that Pyre of Frozen Flame, I will start going back to Blood Magic. I keep swapping between Blood Magic and other things as I sort of need them. But I think we have everything we need now from the other schools of magic. I think we have everything we need. So yes, maybe a couple more levels in Conjuration. Although we have revived Banelord, so although reviving a Spectre would probably be a good idea. Yeah. I may have to go for Conjuration 6, but we'll go for Enchantment 5 first, and then I'll decide. Oh, we'll decide. Right, I think that's the end of this turn. Not too much going on. Mostly just scouting Modi as we hold them in Northangs. Now we will eventually move on them, but I think for now, Anfar, what are you doing? Anfar, you have no gear. Why do you have no gear? I'm very strange. This is very strange. I mean, I often, as you can see, pretty much all my commanders have gear. And you're probably thinking to yourself, why is he given all these independent commanders things like fireplates and silver hauberks? Well, a lot of them I found for free, but other things like these bags of wine and horns of valor, I did craft them. I think they're good. I mean, sure, independent commanders are not really good fighters, but I mean, 135 leadership once they get some experience, and you know, the inspirational. I'm not against arming independent commanders. Definitely not against arming independent commanders. Probably a bit too lenient on arming them, but yes. Anyway, that was the end of the turn, I think. So, let us continue. There seems to be a rather long battle occurred then. I wonder what that was. Perhaps Modi has decided to attack. Yes, I believe next turn will be rather interesting. Rather interesting indeed. So if you're looking for some large battles, I believe fall in the 6th year of the Ascension Wars will suffice for that need. It's been me, Chaff Commander Coffee. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.